Hello and welcome back to another video. This time we're drafting double masters. I was actually pretty good at drafting the original double masters, which is very different from this one, but I really enjoyed the double picking, and we're going to do it again today. I have not really seen anyone draft this. I've just read this article that briefly explained the archetypes, and I kind of already forgot again, but let's see how we can do. I do realize that this is a 3-color draft format, so Cryptic Spires is an interesting land to take. I don't know if it's possible to be like 2 colors splashing a third, but yeah, you could also just be 4 colors potentially. There's lots of good cards here. What does this do? Whenever a player draws a card, a player loses 2 life unless they pay 2. Not interested. Prized Amalgam is cool. I used to play Dredge, so I quite like Prized Amalgam. This is some sort of a rogue creature. I think there's a Sultai deck and there's a Grixis deck that might want to use Prized Amalgam. Extract from Darkness, mill 2, then return a creature. Does work with the Amalgam. This Guild Mage is not bad, but not great. Agony Warp's pretty good. Forbidden Alchemy is a charm. I think what I want to do here is just take the Amalgam, because I like that card. I don't know if it's actually all that good, but I like it. And then take the Cryptic Spires as a way to fix. And then we'll just see what gets past to us. Alright. Inquisition of Kozilek, Deep Analysis, Burning Tree Emissary. Oh man, you can make a pretty sweet aggro deck that way. This figure, I have no idea if this figure is worth it in terms of removal for this format. I'm tempted to take Deep Analysis and then maybe another Cryptic Spires. Is there one in each pack? I really don't know. Maybe there is. Forbidden Orchard, no, not really. Deep Analysis does work with the type of decks that Prized Amalgam would also be good in. Let's take the Deep Analysis. Oh, I only get 1 pick. Right, that's how that works. You get 2 picks in the first pack, and then afterwards you have 1 pick. Okay. Let's see. Anger of the Gods, I don't think we want that. There's another Cryptic Spire, so now it feels like this might be in every single pack, making it a lot less exciting. Anger of the Gods I don't want for my Prized Amalgam deck. Washout's pretty powerful. Advanced Stitchwing. We can get this back returning Prized Amalgam as well. Glowspore Shaman. It's very difficult to draft this without knowing what's in the set. Hopefully I don't make a fool out of myself. I'm tempted to just take this Stitchwing. 3/4 flyer is pretty big and it's hard to kill, and we can maybe find some other fodder to go with it. It already works with Amalgam Deep Analysis. I could take another Deep Analysis, but that doesn't seem great. Let's take this. Alright, yeah, there must be a Spires in every pack. So I'm kind of bummed that I took Spires out of the first pack, because there's plenty of opportunities to pick one up. Other blue creatures get +1/+1. Other black creatures get +1/+1. Very good with Prized Amalgam. Decent with the Stitchwing. This card is pretty good. Target opponent discards a card and you draw a card. 6 mana 3/3. Or this Deranged Assistant, which I also quite like. You can mill a card and make a mana. I think I want to take this. Although, maybe the Liege. The Liege is pretty good, but it's hard to cast. I'm taking the Symbiont. As Foretold. Sweet card. I don't think we want it for our deck, but could take this Embalm creature. But that seems really slow. I just remember from the first Double Masters that the decks were actually quite powerful and quite fast. I don't know if that's true for this one as well. I also remember drafting a lot of Tron. I kind of force Tron all the time. I could take the Aven, or I could take the Spires. Yeah, the Aven is pretty bad. Let's just take the Spires. Blazing Hellhound, not bad. Augur Spree, decent removal. Fiery Falls, fixing a removal. I guess I take the Augur Spree. Okay, and then there's another Augur Spree, or Deep Analysis. Let's take another Deep Analysis. And then another Augur Spree or Forbidden Alchemy. I think we're going to be some sort of controlling deck with maybe some graveyard synergies. That's what it's starting to look like. Another Alchemy or this Guild Mage. But this Guild Mage is very slow. Alchemy is quite good, I think. Don't want Forbidden Orchard. I'll take, what does this do? Lose all abilities, 1/1. I'll take this Oracle, although I don't think I'll play it. What I really would love is to draft another Prized Amalgam. That would be so nice. Because this is pretty good in a controlling deck, I feel. If you can get it back easily enough, you just have another body to block, make trades with, and that seems quite good. Strands of Undeath. Target player discards 2 cards. Glowspore Shaman. We could take the Glowspore Shaman. Maybe we end up in Sultai instead of Grixis. Yeah, let's take that. Ooh, the ranged assistant I do like. Orrery and Aethermate's Touch. Let's take the assistant. A little bit of ramp. Arachnus Web. We'll take that. Don't really want to play it, but maybe. And there is the big spider probably that can find it, and I think it can also find it from your graveyard. That I'm not sure of. We'll take the Lash. I have no idea if I should be happy with my deck. We're definitely blue, and we're either blue, black, red, so Grixis, or we're Sultai. Shadowborn Apostle. This is just a plant for people to get more Shadowborn Apostles for their meme decks. Oh wow. Wow. Spider Spawning, which is a really cool card. Damnation, which we are definitely picking. I like having a board wipe. Bedlam Reveler, Dragmangler, Symbiont. I don't think Spider Spawning is what we want, just because I imagine our creature count might not be high enough for it. Definitely want this Damnation, so let's just select that. This spinner is I can search for Arachnus Webs, also from your graveyard, so there's some synergy there. Bedlam Reveler is double red, so I don't think I want that. So, do I just want the spider? Do I want the Symbiont? Do I want a Spider Spawning, after all? Or just an assistant? Or Lava Coil? We have 5 creatures right now, which is not a lot. I think I only take the... no, I could probably do better than the assistant. Let's just take the Symbiont. It's a pretty decent creature, I feel. We're pretty controlling. Yeah. Child of Alara, nice. Ooh, Muldrifter. And another Spider Spawning. And an Oracle. But I want the Muldrifter. That's a great creature. Kalia of the Vast. It's not bad. Body Double, Rakdos Canarian. Bounce lands are quite powerful. Body Double doesn't really have synergies, but it's a pretty decent creature considering the creatures that we already have. The Canarium I don't know if I want. I'll try the Body Double. Dockside Extortionist. Oof. Yeah, that's a good card, but not in this format, I don't think. I could take another Forbidden Alchemy. I already have 2. I think I'll take the Aqueduct. Bounce lands are quite powerful, so let's do that. The Ranged Assistant. Spell Pierce. Let's just take the Assistant. And then Balustrade Spy. We can mill ourselves with this. I don't know how good it is going to be. Imperious Great Worm. Wow. Sultai Soothsayer. Look at the top 4 cards. Put one of them in your hand and the rest in your graveyard. So we could also do this. I think that might be the best card for us. The Balustrade Spy. It's not terrible. But let's take the Soothsayer. And then we might end up being Sultai. Teriel, Reckoner of Souls. Yeah, no. Yeah, oh, that first big Cryptic Spire is not knowing it's apparently in every single pack. I can also take the Arachnus Web. It's only really good if I have the spider, and even then it's not that great. So let's just take this, or the spider. Let's take the spires. Spires. Lots of heroic cards. Let's just take this thing away from someone. I'm not unhappy with my deck, but it feels like we're doing fairly normal mid-rangey stuff instead of having some sort of like well-oiled machine. This Prized Amalgam that we ended up first picking is only working with advanced Stitchwing and not much else, which is not really where I want to be. So my graveyard synergy is somewhat medium. Alright, spider spawning, drag mangler, deranged assistant. Maybe spider spawning is starting to look a little bit better. You can also take the assistant. That's definitely going to be fine. There's another pack with a spider spawning, so maybe we can pick up one there. Ether Snipe is not a bad creature. Let's take this Aven Initiate. I think you can also maybe build like a Child of Alara deck. That would be nice. Didn't get the spider spawning, which is fine. I think we're just going to end up being blue-black and maybe having some additional way to turn on Prized Amalgam. That would be nice. Take a Strands. Relief Captives, pretty scary. Damnation makes that a lot easier to manage, but still. Ketheric Leviathan. That is a pretty strong card. This Changeling is not bad either. I definitely want the Leviathan, I think. And I could also take a body double. With 2 body doubles and a Leviathan in the graveyard, we can sort of loop them. That might be a little bit too cute. So again, is it Charm 2 or Sidrax's Spectre? Maybe I take the Spectre to have something to turn on Amalgam with. Yeah, that seems right. And then I think we are now definitely just Grixis. Another Forbidden Alchemy. Chaos Warp. It's not bad, but I don't know. Can also be risky. Carrier Thrall, Forbidden Alchemy. Do we really need another alchemy? Can also take Rift Bolt. Let's just take Rift Bolt as some form of removal. Necrotic Ooze. Does Necrotic Ooze do anything? It can tap for mana. I think I take the Seeker Squire. Put something in my graveyard. Gives me a creature to block with. Yeah. If I had things to do with Ooze, then maybe, but we don't really. Let's see. Traveler's Amulet, no. I think we take Augur Spree. Phyrexian Tyranny. Nope. Fireblade Artist, no. There's nothing really for us here. I'll take the Tyranny, I guess. We could board it in against someone that's planning on drawing a billion cards. Unlikely. Nothing for our deck here. Lots of heroic stuff coming around, so maybe we should have been then heroic. We'll take a Cryptic Spires. Man, I really didn't realize it wasn't every single pack. Ooh, a Sidraxis Spectre. That I do like. Makeshift Mauler is not a bad creature either, but maybe we can get back to Body Double and have a kind of cool combo with the Leviathan in our deck. Maybe. We do have some ways to turn on the Amalgam now. We have the Leviathan, we have the Spectres, and the Stitchwing. So that makes it not an embarrassing 3-3. Surreal Memoir. Instant card at random. So we have Augur Spree, Forbidden Alchemies. This is a pretty good card. I also take the Cryptic Spires, but we have plenty of those. I think the Memoir can be good, maybe. It's not amazing. We don't have an amazing instant, but it's also not bad. Or otherwise I take another Cryptic Spires, which I think we have enough of. Balustrade Spy over Spire. Could use another playable. So let's take the Spy. Living Lightning. Return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, that's a reasonable creature too. Take a Spell Pierce. Take another Spires. Man, you can really pick these up as many as you want, it feels like. Strands. Another Strand. No, we'll take the Archer. Archer's not bad. Actually good against some deck. Feels like we have a deck. I definitely would have drafted differently after this, after having done this draft. You start seeing a little bit of what you actually can do within certain colors. I thought Grixis and the graveyard theme was a bit stronger, but it's just synergies. It's not like you can actually build a dredge deck or anything. You can't have all your threats coming from the graveyard. Select 2 colors. We want blue and red. Then we want another blue and red. We want blue, black. No, we want black, red, and then I guess blue, red, another. We have a pretty solid mana base. Don't really want a basic. We do need to cut some cards. I think Seeker Squire can go. Rift Bolt can go. Maybe it is Living Lightning. A deranged assistant, maybe. Ether Snipe. It's a 4/4 that bounces. It is 6 mana though. Maybe take out the Balustrade Spy and then play 16 lands with the ranged assistants, the Dimmer Aqueducts, and the card draw. That should be possible. Wait, why is it not letting me play? I have 40 cards in my deck. What's going on? Oh, I don't have 41 cards. For some reason, MTGO was showing me an incorrect number of cards. I was already like, wait, I have to cut so many things from the deck. Let's add some stuff back in then. Okay, so we added back in the Seeker Squire, Riftbolt, Balustrade Spy, Living Lightning, and Ether Snipe. Still on 16 lands. That should be fine. Let's try. Okay, match 1. This is our opener. We can't cast our Spectre, but I still am going to keep. Maybe the ranged assistant can find us some flashback spells. Opponent starts with a forest and then nothing. Prized Amalgam. Would have loved to mill that with the assistant. We don't have many discard outlets. Actually, we only have one. And that needs to be in our graveyard to be good. Okay, we're up against the 1/1 counters deck, which I think is in Abzan colors. Our draw, not amazing. Play the assistant. See if they want to outlast. Looks like it. Creature is going to be pretty big. Selesnya Sanctuary, nice. Cryptic Spire, blue and red. Let's just make a mana, mill a card. Cataract Leviathan, we can't do anything with that just yet. I think what I'll do is just play the Prized Amalgam. Play this. Now we have red mana for a Spectre. And actually we can body double the Leviathan now, which is pretty good. Kind of wish we picked up that second body double, just for the hilarious combo potential. Wiltleaf Liege. That is kind of a beating. Yeah. Let's just start by milling a card. Forbidden Alchemy. I can play my Spectre. I think I will. Play a Swamp. Play a Squire. We got a land. Next turn we can chump. And then we can attack with the Spectre. Make him discard a card. Play body double. Copy our Leviathan. Bounce their board. And ours as well, but bouncing theirs is more important. Dromoka's Command. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. They get to beat us up for a little bit. I guess we block with the Amalgam. And our creature's still going to die, but it goes to the graveyard. We soak up some damage. And they play Doom Traveler. Let's just mill a card. Augur Spree. Would have liked to have that. Play body double. Copy the Leviathan. Bounce everything. Play land. And say go. And at some point we get to do this again with the actual Leviathan. Abzan Falconeer. Doom Traveler. Yep. So they can start jumping our guy. Ooh. Let's play this. Deep Analysis ourselves. Then I think I'd like to play the Squire. This into my graveyard. This is actually kind of bad because they have the Wiltleaf Liege. So we never really want to attack into them. Discarding the Liege. Yeah, they block, get a token, makes sense. Falconeer goes up. Okay, I get to draw a card. Good for them. Land, no attack. Let's Alchemy. I think I want... No, I don't want to make him discard. I want this Ether Snipe. Pretty sure we can get back the Stitchwing, and that will get us back Prized Amalgam as well. I think we're just going to bash with this. They block, makes sense. We pass. We just discard 2 lands. Okay, playing the Liege now makes me more okay with unearthing the Spectres. Let's just do this now. Discard, discard. This comes tapped, doesn't matter. We don't want to wait till the end step because then we don't have the Amalgam. This is a 5/5, but not until we bounce this. Balustrade Spy. Maybe I shouldn't have discarded the land, but just discarded the assistant. Bounce the Liege. And then this Leviathan can go in, this can go in, and the Amalgam as well. Get to make a nice dent into their life total. And then pass. There's the Liege again. We can also make 6 power of flyers additionally. So if they get too aggressive, we can kill them here. Yeah, so if they attack with their flyer, they're dead. Okay, they don't attack with the flyer. This guy is pretty annoying. I can also just Analysis Riftbolt. Let's just play our big flyer. They have to discard, we draw. We draw Damnation. That is an interesting draw. We don't have great attacks until we kill this Liege. I could see just damnationing next turn. If we do damnation, we can get back. Ooh, travel preparations. We have to damnation next turn. If there even is a next turn for us, because these all get flying now, and they can flash it back too. Oh, and they have tramples. I think I'm just dead. Yeah, that's disgusting. I mean, I can't block enough creatures. Okay, that's disgusting. This Will Leave Lead did a number on us. Don't really want to change anything. Let's just run it back. If we can keep that off the table, we would be in much better shape. Ooh, damnation. And blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. One black source. Still think I want to keep. Play this, pass. Plains go. Swamp, assistant. There's the Bondkin again. Yep. Let's mill a card. Do I want to... No, I think I want to Deep Analysis over Forbidden Alchemy. Cost more mana. And Forbidden Alchemy can find me a specific card. I kind of want to try and set up some sort of a damnation this game. They're going to pump their guy. Sure. That's not a bad creature. Let's try and get something on the board as well. Getting back a Deep Analysis is fine. And I can't just do nothing for too long. Might get some suspicion. I can't block. This is first strike. They didn't do anything. That is kind of suspicious. So let's attack with this Living Lightning, and then we'll see what happens. I have to imagine there's some sort of a trick. I could play my Symbiont, but that runs the risk of walking into them having Will Leave Liege. So let's just bounce their creature that they've spent quite a bit of mana on. Okay, they have a fight spell. This is more than acceptable. I mean, ideally it wouldn't have happened, but I'm okay with it. There's the Bondkin again, so they are playing black cards because they have the Cryptic Spires on black. It's a little bit of a risk, especially doing this pre-combat, now that I think about it, but I'm gonna run out this thing. If they discard the Will Leave Liege, so be it. No, they didn't have it. Good. We'll attack with this thing. If they want to block, I am okay with it. Didn't think they would. Not sure what their hand is. 3 1/1 vampire tokens with lifelink. Okay, it's not too bad for us. Nothing else. Let's just Deep Analysis to start, and then I think just run these guys into their board. Dromoka's Command to fight. I am gonna try and find maybe an Augur Spree. So Alchemy, yes, there's an Augur Spree. Black, red, kill your guy. And that was pretty good. Now, no blocks. I guess we do get hit for 3 this way, and they get to gain 3 life, hit us for 3. It's not ideal, but still happy with this Dromoka's Command trade. Do they have the Liege again? A Relief Captain. Ay, ay, ay. Might want a damnation here. Can also just maybe get back my Leviathan. That's actually not that bad. This is pretty bad for us though. We get hit for 6, go down to 8. Lothos Troll. Yeah, that was not great. And they go up to 14, so 6 point life, 12 point lifelink. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 7. So let's get in there with both my creatures. If they want to make trades, that's fine. I guess they don't. Mill a card. Riftbolt milled. Bounce all the things. Play a land. Play an assistant. And pass. Leviathan does go away, but that's okay. Lothos Troll, sure. Relief Captain, yep. Let's mill a card. Let's play this thing. They discard, we draw. Another one of these. They discard a Doom Traveler. Play this land. Blue. Play another assistant. Oh, we only have 8 cards in our deck. I guess I need to take that into consideration as well. We've almost exhausted them of resources, whereas we have quite a few leftovers. I want to try and not have to use Damnation in this game. Travel prep, okay. I'm not sure I can. Obviously it's much better if we have it as a surprise, but I have to block there, take 5, down to 3, and then probably just attack Damnation. I think I still just start by attacking. I guess if I mill another Spectre, I could kill them this turn. So mill a card, not a Spectre, but a Deep Analysis that I cannot cast anymore. Damnation, play another one of these, and we draw the Spectre. Not really what we wanted. Well, I guess we should be able to kill them. And we did. Alright, have to show them the Damnation. We did get there. Don't really want to make any changes. Alright, next game. No black mana in this hand. Deranged Assistant to ramp, 2 Forbidden Alchemies to find me some stuff. The Spectre is obviously bad, but maybe we draw Running Spires. Well, there's the first one. Blue and red. So we're just a black land away from casting this on turn 3. It's a little bit risky against the deck. As we know, they have the Liege, but Grimflayer. Oh, that's a serious card. Dimmer Aqueduct. That is a black land, but I don't really want to bounce my tap land. Alright, Grimflayer sets up their draws. I guess it's mostly just a 2-2 for 2 that sets up the draws, really, yeah. I don't think it's easily going to be a 4-4, and I don't think it has that much value to put into the graveyard aside from like travel prep, but we'll see. Maybe they put something big and juicy in the yard for my body double to copy. That would be nice. Is Lingering Souls in this set? Probably not. Opponent is tanking on their Grimflayer trigger. Wow, they didn't bin a single card. They are really happy with what they're drawing, which makes me a little bit anxious. There's the Bodkin, okay. Ooh, wow, that is maybe a perfect draw. Considering that their hand's very good and they're very happy, I imagine blowing up their board at some point will be relevant. This is mill a card. Milled the Stitch. Let's get that back. Discard the Spectre and I guess an island. So we get that back, play this Aqueduct, bounce this island. Still only have one black source though, but Forbidden Alchemy can find this a black source. Maybe the Spectre can hit them, they discard the Liege. We get to sweep that up with the Damnation as well. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, we get hit for 4. We have the Stitchwing to block next turn. Obviously they now know about the Damnation, which makes a big difference. They're still keeping every single card on top. I still don't like that. You have 4 mana. Is this like the fight spell again? Mill a card, Deep Analysis. I think I'm better off playing Forbidden Alchemy here. Try for a black source. We did find one. And then play that. I think this Deep Analysis. It cost me some life. And then just pass. Don't want to attack. Absent Charm, exiling my creature. That's not what we wanted to have happen. I want my opponent to unload some creature. But now that I've seen the Damnation, that's unlikely. We go down to 7. I also wouldn't mind milling Ketheric Leviathan. Play body double, copy that, have a big guy on the board. Wow, they put Wildleaf Liege in the graveyard. I guess they can't cast it. And a Swamp. Chronicler of Heroes without drawing a card. With this thing, I could probably just pull the trigger on this Damnation. Ooh, we milled Prized Amalgam. That's really good. Play the Swamp, get back the Spectre, triggers the Amalgam. We attack them, they have to discard another card. So that was a really good turn. They only have 3 cards left in hand versus our full grip. Discarded the Relief Captain, makes sense. We can play body double, copying the Symbiosis. We draw another card, they have to discard yet another one. I think we should be able to get there. They're kind of limited by their mana, it seems. A little bit too many swamps. Discard Captain from the Bugler, that's good. Let's start with the body double. Oh, I can also copy something over there. Guess we don't want to. Make them discard, we draw. We have a 3/3 flyer. Another Deep Analysis. Amalgam goes in. A nice removal spell with Argus Spree. Living Lightning can get us back another removal spell. Or a Damnation. Absent Falconer. That thing probably needs to die, because losing in the air is a real possibility. Balustrade Spy. Sure. Let's play the Spy. I guess we mill ourselves. Immediately hit a land. And then I can Forbidden Alchemy or I can Argus Spree, whatever I feel is necessary. Already down to 8. I found a second green. Elenda the Dusk Rose. Blah 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 blah. I guess I want to. Let's just do that. They get 5 tokens. Oh, because of the Argus Spree. I thought it was gonna be okay. Well, that wasn't very smart. Okay, gonna put ourselves in a poor position now. Well, not poor, but there's some risk involved with what I just did. Let's Alchemy. Guess we take Aether Snipe. Play the Spectre. And I feel like I have to keep my creatures back now. And then just swing next turn to kill him. If I just didn't Augur Spree this, I would be in much better shape. Interesting interaction that I did not consider. Oh boy. Okay, they have 1 card in hand. What am I scared of? Some mass pump spell? Yeah, they're gonna attack with everything. Makes sense. So block here, block there, block there. So not too bad. They gained some life. We're down to 4, and we killed most of their creatures. Question is, do we dare attack with all of our flyers? They have to discard the lost card. Okay, they just scoop. I think I would have just attacked. Anything that could have been really bad for us, they could have probably done on their own turn as well. So, all right, first match in the books, and it's a W.
All right, ready for round 2 of our Double Masters draft. Let's see. We're on the play. This hand seems pretty good. We have red mana and blue mana and black mana, and some pretty good cards. I don't think I want to suspend Riftbolt right away, but we might. We'll see. Yeah, I don't want to suspend Riftbolt because then I just end up Riftbolting their face, and I want this to be a removal spell. River Hoopoe. I think I will just Riftbolt this. I mean, it's a pretty decent creature that I probably want to kill at some point anyway. Doesn't do too much in the early game, but late game this needs to die. The chosen blue, green, black, green. Sarah Sultai. I think I just Balustrade Spy myself. We milled a land. That's good. We didn't really want to draw that. So grapple with the past. Curious if they get back a land. The Basilica perhaps? No, they got back their Hoopoe. Makes sense. It's a good creature and a land drop. So next turn you can start drawing cards and gaining life with this. Deep Analysis. Well, that's the only thing we can do really. And then play this bounce land, bounce the island and get in. No, this just gets blocked by the Hoopoe, so it's going to keep up mana. So Drax's Spectre, a pretty good creature. So let's just play that. Play a land. I can Deep Analysis or I can Forbidden Alchemy. I think I'm better off with Alchemy. They're just going to draw a card, gain 2 life, which is good, but they're not developing their board. Like I said, it's good, but they're not developing their board, so they are full on 4 colors. And they're also just content to sit here with this River Hoopoe, Forbidden Alchemy. Well, I'll take an Augur Spree, so we can kill this, hopefully. And then, Prized Amalgam. I really wish we would have milled that with the Alchemy. Let's try and kill this creature. Yeah, gain 2 life, draw a card, sure. I guess we just play the Prized Amalgam, play our land, swing for 5, they have to discard Sign of Darkness. Ooh. Did it have some sort of reanimation spell? If not, we can maybe body double the sign. Teneb the Harvester, wow. Okay, that's a big creature. And then one that we probably want to block. You can take a creature from a graveyard, Sign of Darkness. We can reanimate creatures from them. So what I probably want to do here is just Deep Analysis first, get an extra land, play a body double, copy the Scion, no attacks, and then just pass. So they're probably splashing for Teneb then. They have the Basilica and the Plains. Okay, they are attacking. I guess we block with the Balustrade Spy. Teneb is a beating though. What is this? I have to imagine they have some sort of removal for the Scion. Okay, they exiled it and blinked this. Annoying. Let's start by playing Deep Analysis. Ether Snipe. It's not a bad one. You could evoke this, bounce that, get in for 6, just replay it next turn. Let's just Deep Analysis again. Let's play this Seeker Squire. You can go into the graveyard, play this land. I guess I'm just passing. I just want to chump again. Mainly I'm looking for Damnation. Okay, well, they get to reanimate something with Teneb. It's not good. And we're also taking 6, which is also not. Yeah, they're getting back their Scion. So it's pretty much Damnation or bust. Have a little bit of time to draw Damnation. Elvish Rejuvenator. You can play the Ether Snipe, bounce Teneb, block the Scion. Oh, Damnation, there you are. That's glorious. That's really, really good. Yeah, I mean, I have to do this here. There's no way around it. Guess I could have attacked. Let's unearth this so we get back our Prized Amalgam as well. Slam in for 3. They have to discard. See what they discard. A Plains. Okay. And then I can play 4-drop. Living Lightning. You have a counterspell for this? Grapple with the Past. Alright. Ashen Rider 2. Jeez, they have quite a nice deck. We're in for a battle. Yeah, they chose to get back to Neb, which we can bounce, so that's good. I don't know if we can really race all that well. So this is Neb again. Eternal Witness 2. I like their deck. Lots of synergies, it seems. I don't have enough mana for this Symbiont. Just cast this now. Bounce this guy. Play this Assistant. Slam for 6. Another Grapple. It's going to be hard to keep their creatures off the board. Boy, they're at 11 cards in deck and we're at 9. Curious what they get back here. Maybe Eternal Witness? Play Eternal Witness, get Settle Beyond Reality, and just, oh, that's disgusting. Yeah, they got back Eternal Witness. So they can play that, blink it, exile one of my creatures. Oh man, this is a difficult one. Yeah, there's Deneb, Eternal Witness. Opponent's deck is nice. Their mana's a little wonky. Yeah, Settle Beyond Reality, that's a sick engine. I guess I just play this guy. Hope we draw something relevant. Not particularly. So we can make them discard another card. Advanced Stitchwing. I think I'm in a position where I just send with everything. Eat my biggest guy, they take 7 down to 3. If they can kill both my creatures, I lose. But that's a tall order, I think. Wait, they have 2 Sign of Darkness? Oh boy. That's big stuff. Okay, they're gonna combat. I have to block here. It sucks to lose a flyer, but I can double block. I think I don't want to. I think I want to keep as much power to try and kill them. They probably have some other way to get Deneb back. At least this is not an instant. Our opponent seems to be in the tank. They can exile one of our creatures, blink their Eternal Witness, get Agony Warp back. So they exile a flyer, they Agony Warp, kill Prized Amalgam, and our Living Lightning. If they kill Living Lightning though, I can risk Bolt, so I guess they don't kill that. But they definitely have outs. Maybe I should have double blocked Deneb. But then they just exile one of my guys, blink Eternal Witness, get back to Deneb. Okay, they're gonna make a play. We'll see what it is. Imagine it's blink Eternal Witness, exile a creature, maybe Prized Amalgam, and then get back Agony Warp, Living Lightning. No, they have to exile Living Lightning, or give that -3 on the front, and then the Symbiont on the back. Gonna be interesting. We also still have Ketheric Leviathan, which would be a good draw. They blinked Eternal Witness, and they exiled the Living Lightning. Yeah, and they're getting back that. Interesting. What is the last card in their hand then? They can't cast this again, so they need something else. The Mimeoplasm? Wow, opponent's deck is insane. Opponent's deck is absolutely bonkers. That seems like a great graveyard deck. Ashen Rider, oh boy. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Let's use the Deranged Assistant. We milled another Deranged Assistant. Oh man. Yeah. Let's cast Muldrifter. And there's the Leviathan. Let's cast that. Play a land. I don't think we can win. Yeah, I don't think we can win. I still have the Mimeoplasm. We have so many big creatures. Body double too. Okay, opponent's deck's real good. Much better than ours. Balustrade Spy. Try and mill me out. Yup, they succeeded. Alright. Frustrating. We do need to try and race them somehow. Spell Pierce doesn't seem that good. What do I even have against their stuff? Not much. I can try and make them discard a bunch of cards. I can regenerate my creature. I don't know. Seems tricky. Take out the Squire. I don't know if the Strands plan is really that good. Maybe I want Spell Pierce. 1 Strands, 1 Spell Pierce or something. Not that much that I can Spell Pierce out of them. Maybe a removal spell, but mostly it's just creatures. Maybe I like Strandsing. It's like a Mind Rot only. It's kind of good in that scenario, but otherwise it might be helping them with discarding. Cut the Spy. Try this. I'm not convinced this is going to work. The quality of their deck seems to be a bit higher than ours. Yeah, I'll keep this. It's not great, but it's not bad. Play an island, pass. Play the Assistant. We're really hoping to find the Stitchwing. That could really turn on this hand. Oh, they have the Hoopu again? Come on. Get out of here with that thing. Muldrifter, Millikar. Not the thing we want. Oh, man. I really don't like getting rid of Damnation, but I feel like I have to. I need the land. Yeah. They hit me for 1. I think I have to just play the Spectre here. Attack for 1 then. I don't want to mill myself, really. Maybe I should. Grapple. Alright. They took the Mimeoplasm. That makes sense. The Strands looks silly, to be honest. Forest, nothing. Ketheric Leviathan. I guess I would prefer to mill that. Now what? I guess we mill a card. We mill the land. Kind of wanted that, but whatever. I can play Deep Analysis to just make my land drops, or I can play Prized Amalgam. Kind of hoping not to have to cast Prized Amalgam. Found the land, which is good. Attack with this thing. Grapple. Sure. Another River Hoopu. Balustrade Spy. I will say it again, our opponent's extra nice. Returned Cryptic Spires. Alright, what do they discard? Sign of Darkness, yep, makes sense. I guess we can potentially Ether Snipe that, the Mimeoplasm, and they're just content to use River Hoopoe a bunch. Interesting. So we'll just mill a card then. Okay, let's cast Muldrifter. Get in with the Spectre. They're just drawing a card and gaining life. Yeah, so I'm essentially dealing them 1 damage until I kill this stupid thing. So maybe I should be suspending my Rift Bolt. I didn't, but maybe I should have. I guess I do that now. It's a bit of waste of mana, but they're going to use it again. I'm going to cast this Amalgam and then attack with my Dorks. Hit them for 6. Hope to just play their big dude. I can Ether Snipe it and deal them a bunch more damage. I'm attacking for 9. Opponent's in the tank. I feel like we're going to end up in a similar situation as last game, but we have the upper hand because we're faster and they have less mana and they're not set up as well. Lord of Extinction, 1919. Wow, opponent's deck is sick. They have so many rares and mythics that care about the graveyard. It's insane. Well, let's hope that they don't have some sort of counter spell. That would be unfortunate. We haven't seen any of them out of them. Slam in. Going down to 2. Oh, Agony Warp. Hate Agony Warp. Interesting that they killed the Spectre, because the Spectre can just come back with haste. Question is if we can kill them next turn. 21-21. That is big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this is a safer line. Wait, no. I guess what we can do is attack with the Muldrifter and the Prized Amalgam. They block the Prized Amalgam. It goes to our graveyard. That's fine. At least they take 2. Play the Leviathan. I miscounted. I don't have enough mana for the Leviathan. That is a little awkward. This thing doesn't have trample though, so that's good. Yeah, like I said, a little awkward. Let's make them discard 2 cards. That was sloppy. I just miscounted. Played Deranged Assistant. Wait, and I can play another Deranged Assistant. So I should have had 8 for the Leviathan, right? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What happened? Oh, whatever. Let's just play this. Body Double and Burial Rites. We hadn't seen Burial Rites yet. I didn't even know that it was in this set. I was just thinking game 1, like, would be good if they had Burial Rites. Alright, well then. Yeah, I have the Mimeoplasm as their lost card. Oh, we need to discard a card. I think I just... No, the Leviathan doesn't kill them, so we discard Deep Analysis. And the land, so they're going to bounce a land. And then they have a flyer, so they're not just dead. Living Lightning. Let's make mana, play this thing, bounce it all, return the Spectre, which will return the Amalgam. We swing for 3, they have to discard a card, they will discard their land, and then we have another bounce spell left. They are also at 6 minutes and 13 seconds, so we can bounce 1 creature. There's the Mimeoplasm. Do they not have enough mana to play 2 creatures? Yeah, okay, 6/6, we have to discard an assistant. I feel like this Ether Snipe should do the trick, and they're on less than 5 minutes. So if we win this game, there's a good chance that we can win on clock. Their deck's not super fast, they're not playing very fast. What do you have? A Burial Rites, Balustrade Spy. That should win us the game then. We get to play this, cast Ether Snipe, and then swing for the win. They have less than 5 minutes. Do I want to make any changes? Maybe I do want the Balustrade Spy back. Milling them seems meh. Making them seem discard. Making them discard seemed a little bit more relevant. Maybe I want the Haven Initiate. Just take out the Strands. The Initiate, 7 mana for a 3/2 flyer. I think the Strand is likely going to be better. Could be wrong. I feel like I'd be very lucky to win this match, but there's definitely opportunities. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't like winning on clock, but I have 14 minutes. They're at 4. Someone has been playing a lot slower than the other person, so this hand seems fine. I have a little bit of ramp. I have removal if I find the red source. I have a decent threat. See if they have the Hoopoe again. Of course they do. They do have 2, but still. Grapple. Would have liked to be able to kind of... Ooh, Wiltleaf Liege. They brought that in because of the discard, I'm sure. Extract from Darkness. Blue and red. Let's play this. We will also attack. Tower Gargoyle. 4/4 flyer. At least we can kill this. Yeah, the Wiltleaf Liege is gonna suck. Not gonna lie. I want to play my... Well, I guess I can play an island to still get in for one and not telegraph the spell appears. Okay, they're casting Wildleaf Leech. That's kind of good for me. Don't mill Damnation, please. I mean, Damnation is a good way to make sure that we don't lose too quickly. We drew Damnation. Nice. And now I can also play Strands on my flyer and just regen to Neb. Well, yeah. Let's just Damnation. Get this out of here. We don't have a creature for our Strands now. We have a few too many lands. I think Spellpierce is sort of dead this game. Grapple, yeah. Ooh, and Burial Rites. That's nice. They're incentivized to try and go for that. And then when they do, we can maybe get them. They're going on Burial Rites here, hopefully. Yes. If we can find a creature and mana, or cheap creatures, so we can play the creature and Strands. We have them on empty. Oh, no, not a cheap creature. Ooh, Sidraxis Spectre. I like that. Oh, no, they got back the Wildleaf Leech. So we take Living Lightning here. Cast that and pass. So making them discard not that good. They still have the Wildleaf Leech in hand. But with that being the case, I guess we deep analysis here. Play the Spectre. I don't want to unnerf this. I think I do want to attack for 3. River Hoopoe. Don't like that. What do I want to do now? I can attack. They put in their thing. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. I play Cataract Leviathan. Bounce everything. They've lost a card. Seems good. Well, they haven't lost a card. That thing comes in. We have a giant creature. Play a land. Pass. We might just get them the old-fashioned way. River Hoopoe. Sure. Yeah, now I have to play the Wildleaf Leech. Prized Amalgam. I can unearth this Spectre. Or I can make this a regenerating threat. Really want to be able to kill this. They are on 9. Making them discard their lost card seems pretty good. And playing more to the board is probably better than trying to find an answer for the River Hoopoe. They can gain life, draw cards, but their mana is tied up then. I wish I could discard this Prized Amalgam. No, let's just get this back. I could attack with this, kill the River Hoopoe, and have them have the Wildleaf Leech. And I can just unearth this, have it with haste, and then kill them that way. That doesn't seem that bad. Alright, this is flying. We're on 4 now. The fact that had flying was not in my plan. Play that, play this. I'm curious what they have. I don't think I can die this turn. They need the pump for 3. That seems not reasonable. Exile target creature you don't control. Ooh, that was the easiest way to victory. I can't really attack. Muldrifter. Let's start with Muldrifter. And Rift Bolt is not a bad one. Can just attack this Spectre and then kill the Hoopoe. Still don't get their lost card, but let's see. They have lots of big boom booms. Seeker Squire. That ain't it. Sign of Darkness. Imagine that goes into the graveyard. Yep. They're attacking with this. I guess we block. I just want to make sure I don't die. Can get back to Spectre too. Let's start there. Oh, they might have Agony Warp again. Agony Warp is pretty good. No, they don't have anything. All right. We win the match. Their opponent's deck was really good. I feel like if they had more time, they might have played this game a little better or didn't board in somewhat like the Tower Gargoyle type creatures just to try and race. But I'm happy 2-0. On to the finals.
In the finals, we have this hand, which is pretty good. We have the Deranged Assistant ramping us into Muldrifter and this Symbiont. We've got a lot of card advantage in this deck. That's a nice feeling. Balustrade Spy, that's perfect. That's kind of the gap in our curve. Blue-red. Prized Amalgam. Wish we would mill that a little bit more often. I don't think we've really gotten too much initial value. We've definitely gotten it back a couple times, but never like through milling a creature or anything like that. Let's mill a card. Deranged Assistant. Don't really need another one of those. Balustrade Spy. I guess we still mill ourselves. We mill the Swamp. Kind of want to draw that, but I think the value of potentially milling an unnerved creature is too big to not do it. Bloodwater Entity. Flying Prowess. Damnation. Not really what we were hoping for. Let's mill a card. Seeker Squire. No. Let's Forbidden Alchemy for... Ooh, Dimmer Aqueduct. It's quite nice. And we've been a Sidraxis Spectre. So play that. And then bounce a Swamp. And unlikely to block the Prowess creatures. So let's just get in for 2. So we're up against some sort of blue-red Prowess deck. There's Jeskai Prowess. Oh, there Grixis. So it's sort of a mirror. Grixis is a little bit of graveyard value. Things go too wrong, we still have a Damnation, which is nice. Ooh, Sidraxis Spectre. If they hit me with it, I don't really care because I have the Prized Amalgam, so we're just going to go attacking.
And then let's see. They don't want to trade. Makes sense. We get to play an island, mill a card, mill Forbidden Alchemy. Play this thing. We draw. They discard. Deep Analysis. Okay. So we can trade our 3/3 for their 3/2. Or we can just let this happen. Discard the Amalgam. Basic land cycling. Fiery Fall. Sure. Discard the Amalgam. Unearth the Sidraxis Spectre. Hit them for a bunch. They got a Forest. Okay. 4-color deck. Agony Warp. Agony Warp's sort of annoying. I kind of wish we would still have this so we could race more effectively. Let's discard the Amalgam. Augur Spree. Interesting. Wait. Let's mill a card first. Deep Analysis. Let's unearth the Spectre. Trigger my Amalgam. Play a land. Play Muldrifter. Draw some more cards. Attack with these two. They have to discard a card. 5. Discarded another Deep Analysis. I mean, Deep Analysis is not free. You definitely have to pay 3 life. They don't have that much life to work with. No, they're going for the Deep Analysis. Yep, Prowess Trigger. I think I'm going to trade my Muldrifter for their Spectre. They can return it next turn, but that's fine. I don't want to take too much damage. They do up to 5 cards in hand. Okay, they kill my guy, so I take 7. 7 is sort of a lot. Discard this island. I guess I maybe want to keep my Balustrade Spy back to block now. Wait. Augur Spree kills my own creature. We can attack for 4. Let's just mill a card. Mill the Swamp. Not super relevant. Can't really double spell. I can, but then I'm playing Deep Analysis, and that seems a little risky. I can body double the Symbiote. Oh, wait. Let's tap differently. I can body double Symbiote, make him discard. We draw. I think that's pretty good. Or I could do Muldrifter. Kind of want to restrict our options. Fiery Justice seems pretty greedy. Let's just play the Spires. Then attack with the Prized Amalgam. Keep both creatures back to block. I don't want to get cheesed out if I can help it. Yeah, now to get the Deep Analysis again. This was a reason to send the Balustrade Spy to keep them off of that. That seems so risky because then I die to a single removal. There's this 4 mana. Bloodbraid Elf. Please don't. Is a charm. Okay, that doesn't kill me. That's good. That's very good. Their deck seems supremely greedy. But I am in a bit of trouble. Wait, what? They scoop. Why did they scoop? They can just attack with everything. I have to make 2 blocks. Well, if they attack with everything, I guess I kill them on the backswing. If they don't attack with everything, I can't kill them necessarily. So, it makes no sense, but I'll take it. I kind of like the idea of Spell Pierce against them. Seeker Squire seems weak. Surreal Memoir. I've never tried this, but maybe it is actually good. I didn't consider it for the last match. No, let's just keep the swap for Spell Pierce. I have to say I've been pretty impressed with our deck. I wasn't expecting it to function this well, but if you just draw a bunch of cards, it's hard to not have some action to make some plays. And the ranged assistants have been also very nice, not giving us too much value, but just the ramp is pretty good, especially when you're drawing that many cards. No, I don't want to keep this. If I don't ever draw a blue source, I'm shit out of luck. I really hate mulliganing. They did mulligan. Yeah, no, I'm gonna mull. I feel like our deck is good enough to not have to keep these type of hands. This I want to keep. And then what do I put back? The Prized Amalgam or the Living Lightning? I think, although I can't cast this, and this is again not in my graveyard, I think this is going to give me more value over the course of a game. Although we do have Augur Spree already. No, I'm bottoming the Living Lightning. I can use a Sticky Threat. I feel like that could be good against their type of deck. Okay, Island, Spell Pierce. I'm still going to play my tap land. Just another island. Ooh, we found our swamp, which is nice. Deranged Assistant, pass. City of Brass. Wow. I could keep up Spell Pierce, but that seems rather weak. Just play Prized Amalgam. At least we have some beater. Could also Deep Analysis. Wow. Opponent was just off it apparently. Okay, well, first draft of Double Masters. Immediately got a trophy. I felt like our deck was pretty good. Didn't necessarily think I would trophy, but just lots of card draw and some sticky threats. Bit of removal here and there. And of course the Damnation, and we got there. All right, let's try some more of this format.